Hey, my name is Jillian Barbie, and this is another vlog for my Digital Media 2 class. This week in our vlog, we have to kind of give an update as to where we are with our teams from the programmers class. I'm in a group with 3 programmers, and they, together with me, are going to make a video game. So we have done a lot of like the preliminary work, discussing the concept and the visuals and the different dynamics that'll be present in the game. And so our game basically is a guinea pig that has broken out of his cage, or that is trying to break out of his cage, and kind of runs through the house and tries to get outside. And so the first level or stage will be the guinea pig inside his cage going out. And so I have to do a background for that, and then the sprite of the guinea pig, and then I also have to do a background for, I think they're kind of letting me choose what room to do. I'm kind of doing the kitchen right now. I don't know, so we'll see which room it ends up being. Right now it looks like I'm gonna do the kitchen just because it's there's a lot of objects in the kitchen, so it'll be kind of easy to make a space for him to move through. And then there'll be the last room is outside. And I'm going to kind of work on them in that order so that, it works chronologically. If for some reason I don't get the last room finished, then it's not totally that big of a deal. So this week I sent them, we kind of talked about what we wanted to do this week, and we've kind of gone based off of what's been due. And so I was assigned to do a bunch of sketches for our characters and backgrounds, and so I showed them all of those, and we ended up with a pretty nice defined graphic for our guinea pig, and I will put that on the screen. And I did it in 2 different colors because we mentioned that the player might be able to change colors depending on what guinea pig you want to be. So if you notice, our guinea pig has a hat, and time permitting, we want him to be able to change color hats by picking up different colored hats that are laying on the ground, and maybe they give him the ability to jump higher or go backwards instead. I don't know. So we threw around that idea, but that's not set in stone yet because we'll have to make sure we have time. This upcoming week, we really need to nail down what backgrounds we want to do for sure, and then I need to get going on making the different GIFs or GIFs that we need for the guinea pig. I've also been working on the spider, which is our enemy that falls from the ceiling in various places. I have a working graphic of him right here, and they like it, so that's great. I just have to kind of clean him up and finalize him, and I'll probably do a little animation of him too, of him moving his legs, just to add some more motion and make his movement a little bit more dynamic. That is kind of what we're looking for with this upcoming week. I really need to get those sprites finished, the ones that move, his walk cycle, and then I also need to do him jumping. Our game is pretty basic platformer, so he's just going to be side profile the whole time and just running from left to right across the screen. As of right now, it is Thursday when I'm filming this video. We haven't finished our concept document thing and then the work schedule. We are going to be working on that tomorrow during class. We have done the biographies, I think, so that's good. We got to jump start on that, and then we will finish that tomorrow. My group prefers to communicate through Discord. We're really we all have really busy schedules, so we're all pretty understanding of one another, and we're able to communicate a lot through that app. But we are going to try to meet next Wednesday because I won't be at school on Monday, but we are going to meet next Wednesday. Hopefully by then I will have his walk cycle at least, if not the walk cycle and the jump. That would be the ultimate goal to stay on track, but I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to finalize the first level background that has the cage, and then throw around some more ideas for a potential next room. To answer the question of what I discovered about my teammates is that they all 3 have guinea pigs. So I have been given lots of awesome pictures of their guinea pigs to kind of go off of and get an idea for how guinea pigs move and what they look like and what are some of their more distinctive features that we want to highlight. So that was really funny. My group is really cool. They 2 of them are TAs, and they have office hours, and so we're able to like meet during that time if they don't have a student planning to come. So that's really great, and they have their own space, so there's no like issues with that. One thing I discovered about myself is that I need to learn to not be so harsh on myself. Like, I was so scared to send them like my very first sketch of the guinea pig because I was like, oh my god, they're gonna hate it, like this isn't what they envisioned at all. Even though I had done all the research and asked the right questions and all of that, I was just so scared. And I sent them, the one that I did, and they immediately came back and they were like, oh my gosh, I love it, blah, blah, blah. And so they were super excited and super into what I was doing. And that was just like such a gratifying thing, because sometimes I feel like I'm not the best at illustration, but really, like, if I buckle down and like put my mind to it, then I can, do something that someone's at least gonna like a little bit. I'm gonna up the contrast of his outline and his body color a little bit, just so when we scale it down, it's gonna be like more visible. We haven't discussed that actually, so that's something else we need to talk about like right now. I need to know how small they're gonna want their sprites, because I think it was just this last class that I finally understood what that concept meant, like scaling everything down. So that will get discussed probably tomorrow when I see them, and then we will do the different documents, and I will tell them my plan for what I'm going to get done before next Wednesday. So that's all I got. I am really looking forward to this project. I think it's going to be a really cool collaborative thing. I'm really glad that my group and I are working on something that we think is fun and we think is cool, and yeah, so I'm really excited, and I will see you next vlog.